Asari Dokubo speaks and continues to talk arrogantly against the Igbos. I think this one needs to be investigated. It needs to prove what Igbos have done to him. If he's going to work for APC, let him work for APC quietly and stop denigrating and making derogatory statements against the Igbos as a people. This is getting out of hand. Asari Dokubo says if Igbos are 20 million globally, that he's richer than 19.5 million of them. So if Igbos are 20 million, in his words, I am richer than 19.5 million of them. So what he's trying to prove is that he's richer than all Igbos. So how did he get his money? This guy is just an empty basket making so much noise. He can't compare himself to Igbos. There are Igbos that have made so much money and they are not coming to social media to come and talk anyhow. You don't even know they exist because they don't blow their trumpets. This man, how much does he have to compare himself to the richest of Igbos? That is one. And number two, how did he get his money? What was his business? Okay, what kind of work has he done before? What kind of business has he owned? How many companies does he own? Okay, how did he come to make his money? We know that this was an ardent militant who made his money through bunkering, in fact, he was the person that introduced kidnapping in Delta in the oil fields, kidnapping rigs, oil workers, and asking for ransom before it became a national occupation now that everybody is now going to kidnapping. Okay, so I think this guy needs to be investigated and probably be called to order. So let's see all the things that he has said in this post. In a recent live Facebook stream, Alhaji Asari Mujahid Dokubo provided insights into why he does not harbor any feelings of envy towards Igbo people, contrary to what some individuals have claimed. Okay, he stated in the video that in my opinion, it will be beneficial for the Igbo community to cultivate a sense of moderation in their speech, making the statement that Lagos was a territory belonging to no one during election was an incorrect assertion. The question is, who made the statement that Lagos is no man's land or Lagos belongs to no one? And even if anybody made that statement, what is the business of Asari Dokubo in that? Well, that is a Lagos business and not Bayelsa State business. Okay, so what is Asari Dokubo's problem with that? But the fact remains that even Lagos State government cannot come out to tell the whole world or to tell Nigerians who made that statement. Who made that statement, and did you bring the person out? Let's ask the person why he made the statement. So nobody has made that statement, and they keep using it as a reason to continue to, to discriminate against the Igbos in the Southwest. This is a very bad narrative. So is this the reason Tinubu commissioned Asari Dokubo in the South to fight against the Igbos, while his people in the West, especially in Lagos, are fighting against the Igbos as well? So this is appearing to me like a Yoruba coordinated attack against the Igbos. Or let me not say the whole Yoruba, because there are some Yorubas that are still very reasonable and very good. The Yoruba APC is organizing a coordinated attack against the Igbos, and that is exactly how I see it. Okay. He continued, having resided in Maiduguri and Ibadan previously, I have never proclaimed those locations as no man's land, as I considered them my hosts. Throughout my stay in those places, I maintained complete silence and did not cause any disturbance. Can you imagine? He further stated that I still can't think of any justification for why I should be jealous of Igbos. They are poorer than I am. If there are 20 million Igbos worldwide, I am wealthier than 19.5 million of them. You will see that I am wealthy. If I gathered only my cars, I also have investments in different countries around the world. Okay, he concluded that it was clear that the Yorubas voted for Tinubu to demonstrate that Lagos is truly a Yoruba man's land. So why is this a problem to this guy? I want to think that what this guy is doing has been commissioned to attack the Igbos from the south. This is a very strong coordinated attack. Okay, this is a very strong coordinated attack against the Igbos, and it's not going to end well, because until they stop all this kind of attack, I don't think there is going to be peace anywhere. So this is what Asari Dokubo is saying. Saying he's disturbing the Igbos because Igbo people said Lagos is no man's land. How is Lagos not? How is Lagos no man's land? Who said it? Nobody is able to bring out anyone that said Lagos is no man's land. Yeah? And why would that be your problem? So if from all these statements, there is a very strong connection between Asari Dokubo and Tinubu towards the attack against the Igbos from all corners of the country. That is the way I see this matter. So the way this man is talking, he has been commissioned to attack the Igbos from the south, while they are attacking the Igbos from the southwest against the, from all corners, to make sure they annihilate the Igbos. This is not normal. This is not ordinary. Tinubu must have hand in it, and they need to call him to come and say what he has asked Asari Dokubo to do against the Igbos. That is the truth. Tinubu need to tell Nigerians what he has commissioned Asari Dokubo to do about the Igbos, because this is getting out of hand. Okay? So somebody saying, I make a very passionate appeal to the Igbos to keep quiet and ignore Asari Dokubo, who is deliberately sponsored by APC Mahmoud Yakubu's female Chicago degree certificate president, to mount a campaign of calumny and pour scorn, disdain, mock, ridicule, reproach, castigation, and vituperations against the Igbos, whose mandate he had stolen, as a militant attack dog. And that is exactly what he is. That is exactly what he is. Somebody say, see the insult you pass to the president now, saying that he obtained female certificate. You left Dokubo and directed insult at president. In fact, your actions reflect exactly Igbo's bad attitude and behaviors. Truly, Igbos need to change their characters for their own good. But when Asari Dokubo is insulting the Igbos, nobody didn't say anything about it. Okay, so how did you acquire your wealth? It's not by oil bunkering. Is it not by oil bunkering? In civilized society, you should be in prison where you belong. Only in Nigeria that a criminal brags about his ill-gotten wealth. That is it. If Asari acquired his wealth through oil bunkering, Igbos acquired their wealth through cult, human blood, and robbery. Go and prove it. Go and prove it. Okay? So these are the issues that Asari Dokubo is causing now in the south, and this is very, very bad. Asari Dokubo, the attack dog of the female Chicago degree certificate holder, drug baron. Can you imagine? So all these are the names they have given to him, and because why is this still touching Tinubu? Because it was after the meeting, after receiving Asari Dokubo in Aso Rock. Okay, and after Asari Dokubo stayed in the presidential conference room with the Nigerian coat of arms behind him to address Nigerians, that this attack again intensified. So Tinubu need to tell Nigerians what he has commissioned Asari Dokubo to do against the Igbos in Nigeria. That is just the way it is. Because this guy is talking with impunity, like nothing will happen to him, no force will arrest him. Even when he indicted the military, that the military, they are not doing anything, it's his own men that are securing Nigeria. Up to now, the military have not gone after him, and they have nothing has happened. So meaning that there is a force for the seat of the president that is supporting Asari Dokubo to do what he's doing. And that power is obviously not to the interest of the oneness of this nation. And something has to be done about it. It's just quite unfortunate. He needs to stop denigrating the Igbos. It is too much. Okay? It is absolutely too much. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.